Hey, what's up guys, this is Vimal here and welcome back to TRHD. So in today's video, I've got a new smartwatch to show you all. It's actually not that new watch also, it was launched a couple of weeks ago in India and you might already know which watch I'm talking about. Yes, this is the new Verge smartwatch from Amazfit. It's a watch specially made for sports and fitness. So the thing is, I actually had this watch like 2 or 3 months ago itself. I got it for review directly from China. But the reason I didn't make the video these many days is the watch was completely in Chinese, guys. You know, the UI, the language, everything was in Chinese and I was waiting for them to release an English update. But in the meantime, Amazfit itself has launched the English variant over here in India and they sent me this product for review. So you might ask, is there any difference between both of them? Well, I have both over here, guys. This is a Chinese variant and this one is the English variant. To be honest, there's not much of a difference, both are pretty much the same. The only few differences I'd say is on the Chinese variant you only have Chinese language, whereas this one has English plus some other languages. I'll show you that later in the video. And also guys, the Chinese variant has NFC, so you can use that NFC for doing some wireless payments like using that app called Alipay. But that won't work in India. I think that's why they removed that feature from the English variant. Well, apart from that, everything else is pretty much the same. So in this video, what I'll do is, I'll unbox this new Indian unit and I'll give my full review on this product, guys. I've been using this watch for more than 2 or 3 months, right? So I'll share my complete experience on this product. So let's get started with the video. Alright guys, so the new Amazfit Verge comes in this sort of box packing. It's a decent looking box, looks very nice in this black color. So at the top you've got the Amazfit branding and you can see a picture of the smartwatch over here. This watch comes in 3 different colors. I've got the standard black color variant. It also comes in blue and white. Okay, let's see what else is written on the box. You've got some package details over here and it says it's compatible with both Android as well as iOS. Okay, yeah, so at the back side you've got some of its features. Let's check them out. It supports GPS plus glowness, and not only that, it also has a lot of more other sensors which I'll tell you in this video. And yes, it supports multi-sport tracking, like you can play tennis, badminton and a lot of other sports, and this watch can keep a track on all of those sports. It also has notification support and heart rate monitoring. It's got onboard music and comes with a beautiful 1.3-inch AMOLED color display. And yes, this watch is also water resistant. And the company says that this watch comes with a 5-day long-lasting battery. Well, I'll tell you about the battery life later in the video. So that was our look at the box. Oh, you've got some more details over here. The model number is A1811 and the battery capacity on this watch is 390 mAh. And yes, before we start, let me also tell you about the pricing details. The price on the box says 12,999, but it goes on sale on Amazon like for around 11,999. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. Okay, so let's get started with the unboxing. The outer cover slides out like this. Let me just put it aside. And inside we've got this simple white box with the Amazfit logo at the top. Okay, let's open it and check out the watch. Here we go. So here it is, guys, our brand new Amazfit Verge. Wow, it says move beautifully at the top. Let me just take the watch out of the box. Okay, it comes nicely packed. We've got the watch at the top. So let's see how it opens up. There you go. The watch comes out like this, and here is our new Amazfit Verge. Very nice. We'll just check out the watch in a moment. First, let me keep it aside and show you the other accessories we got in the box. You get a user manual, looks very thick. Just make sure to read that for all the info on the product. And along with that, you also got a charger in the box. It's a dock type charger, guys. You just need to place the watch over here and connect this USB cable to any power source and that will charge your watch. So these are all the items we got in the box. Now let's finally check out the new watch. So this is how the new Amazfit Verge looks like. We've got the grey color model. Looks very nice. I really like this orange accents on the body. Let me just open this strap and show you how the watch looks like. There you go. So this is how the watch looks like. The build quality looks very good. This is how the watch looks from the front. The body looks like it's made of plastic. It's entirely made of plastic, guys, but has a two-tone design. You've got grey at the top, a dark grey at the top and lighter grey on the bottom side. Okay, let me just give you an overview on the watch. So at the top on the display there's a sticker. Let me just remove it. There you go. And this is how the display on it looks like. The Amazfit Verge has a 1.3-inch beautiful AMOLED display, guys. The display on this watch is really special. I'll just power it on later and show you about that. And going to the left, you've got a speaker over here. You can see the slot. This is a speaker. And on the right side, you've got a button, and above that it says home. So yes, this is a home button, and below that you've got a microphone. And this is how the watch looks from the bottom side. You've got an optical heart rate sensor over here at the center, and above that you've got some charging contacts. This is where you need to connect this dock, so that you can charge your watch. Let's see, something is written over here. Let me show you. It says designed by Huami, and the model is Amazfit Verge. And yes, you might ask, are these watch straps interchangeable? Yes, these watch straps are removable, guys. You've got these hooks over here. You can just push them like this and remove the straps and change them to whatever you want. So yes, the straps on this watch are replaceable. Alright, so that was our look at the watch. So from my first impressions, I can definitely tell the build quality looks very nice. It's entirely made of plastic and also not that heavy, pretty lightweight in the hand. So what I'll do is I'll just power it on, set it up, and be right back to continue the video. By the time the watch boots up, let's go through its specs. The Amazfit Verge comes with a 1.3-inch AMOLED display. The screen resolution is 360 by 360, has 512GB of RAM, 4GB of onboard storage, and has a lot of sensors like GPS, optical heart rate sensor, accelerometer, and also gyroscope. The Verge also comes with a built-in speaker and microphone to directly answer calls from the watch. It's IP68 dust and water resistant and comes with a 390 mAh battery. So those were some of its highlights. Alright guys, I'm back. The watch has finally booted up and I've also gone through the setup process. Before I show you all of its features, first let me tell you about the design and the comfort. Like, how does this watch feel when you wear it on your wrist? First, let's talk about the design. The Amazfit Verge has a sporty look with a 1.3-inch round display. It was made specially for sports and fitness, and I really like the look on this watch. As I've told you earlier, it comes in 3 different colors. I've got the shadow grey model. Now let me tell you about the build quality. The build quality is really good. The body of the watch is entirely made of high quality plastic, and the quality of the straps is also nice. They're made of skin friendly silicone material, and the bands feel very flexible, strong and durable. Also, this smartwatch is IP68 certified water resistant. So that was about the build quality. Now let me just wear it on my wrist and tell you about the comfort and the looks. Here we go, so this is how the smartwatch looks on my hand. The watch is pretty lightweight and feels really comfortable while wearing. But one thing I'd like to tell is, it's a bit small in size. As I have thin hands, the watch looks okay, but if you're a person with large hands, this thing might be a bit small for you. So that was about the comfort. Now let's turn on the display and check out all of its features. And by the way guys, I forgot to tell you, it even has raise to wake display. So whenever you lift your hand like this to check the time, the display automatically lights up. And it works very well almost all the time. And this is how beautiful the display on it looks like. It's got a 1.3-inch AMOLED display, and I have to say it looks absolutely stunning. Oh, looks like we've got a new system update. I've already updated the watch for like 2 times so far, and one more new update pops up. Okay, we'll do this later. So this is how the home screen on the Verge looks like. The display looks amazing guys. The screen is sharp, bright, and the colors just pop out on the display, all thanks to AMOLED. The viewing angles are also really good. I don't know if I've told you, the watch also has always on display, but you need to enable it from the settings. And talking about the watch faces, it has around 10 to 11 pre-installed watch faces, which I'll show you later in the video. First, let me show you the UI and all of its apps and features. By swiping down on the home screen, you get the status panel, which shows you a lot of info. Like at the top, it shows you the battery life, phone status. Below that, we've got the weather info, and also provide some quick settings. You've got access to DND mode, airplane mode, sound settings, and also display brightness adjustment. By clicking them, you can directly adjust the volume or even brightness. And one more awesome thing is, the Amazfit Verge also has auto brightness feature. You can turn it on or even adjust the brightness manually, just like this. Along with that, you've got a shortcut to the power menu where you can quickly access both the power and the restart functions. And lastly, you have the settings. So that was about the status panel. By swiping up on the home screen, you get the notifications panel. This is where you can check out all your notifications from different apps. It even shows you social media notifications from your phone. I'll give you a detailed look at that at a later part in the video. Now let me tell you about the watch faces. You can apply different watch faces directly from the watch itself. You just need to press the home screen for about 2 to 3 seconds. You'll get the list of all available watch faces. It's got some really nice and attractive watch faces, but the only thing is you're limited to just 11 watch faces. You can't customize them or even add extra to the list. The built-in watch faces are nice, but I really wish this watch had something like an app store, where you can download all the different watch faces. And by swiping left on the home screen, you can access the app drawer. This smartwatch has a lot of useful apps. Let me show them to you one by one. The first one is called the Health app. This app keeps a track on all the different activities you've done on a particular day and also shows you the number of steps you've taken. By clicking on it, you'll get a much more detailed info, like it shows you what kind of activity you've done at different times of the day, like whether you've done walking, running, or anything else. So that was about the Health app. This is the heart rate monitoring app. The watch has an optical heart rate sensor at the backside, and you can use this app to start measuring your heart rate. We'll test that later. First, let me also show you the other apps. You've got a dedicated sports app. Using this, you can keep a track on variety of sports activities. The watch supports almost 11 to 12 different activities, like you've got running, walking, cycling, treadmill, indoor cycling, climbing, trial run, skiing, tennis, and even soccer. Using these features are very simple, guys. Suppose you want to track an activity like running, just click on that and hit the go button on the next page. And that's it, the watch will start the session. It'll give you a lot of info while tracking, like the number of steps taken, the distance traveled, calories burnt, duration of the workout, your current heart rate, and also as this watch has GPS, it'll even track the route which you have taken on the map. That is awesome, right? Can be super useful for fitness enthusiasts. Along with that, it also has a built-in sleep monitor which will give you detailed analysis on your sleep quality. Okay, so we've got one more fitness related app called Activities. This app will show you a summary of all the activities you've done for the day. So those are all the fitness related apps on this watch. Going down the list, we've got a dedicated phone app on this watch. As I've told you at the beginning, the Verge has a built-in microphone and speaker, so you can directly answer calls from the watch itself. You don't even need to take your phone out of the pocket. But for that, you always need to keep the watch connected with the phone via Bluetooth. I'll give you guys a demo of that later in the video. Along with that, you've got a music player, a weather app which gives you a detailed forecast over a week, and also has other basic functions like you can set alarms, even has a timer function, a stopwatch app, and the watch even has a built-in compass on it. Now these are some really useful features. It's got almost all the necessary things a smartwatch should have. All the features and functions were nice, but the only thing that I felt was missing was an app store. Since this is not an Android Wear watch, there was no Google Play Store or not even their own custom app store. So guys, you can't do anything extra. You're just limited to whatever apps they provided with the watch. And this is how the settings app looks like. There's nothing special here. You've just got the same usual settings like connections, display settings, sound settings, and the other general settings. So that was our detailed look at all of its apps and features. Now let's put the heart rate monitor to a test. To measure your heart rate, all you need to do is open the heart rate app on the watch and press this check now button. The Amazfit Verge has an optical heart rate sensor. It was working well and giving accurate results almost 90% of the time. Now let me show you the phone app. The phone app has integrated contacts in it. They'll get automatically synced from your phone so you can directly call anybody from the contacts list. And not only that, it even has a dedicated dial pad where you can enter the desired number and hit the dial button to directly make a call. Let me just give you guys a demo. Now this calling function works via Bluetooth when connected to your phone. You don't need to insert any sort of SIM card in the watch. So whenever you call someone like this, it's actually using your phone as a medium to place the call. Okay, let me tell you about the call quality on the watch. The call quality on the watch was not that good. I felt the microphone quality was poor because most of the time when I called anybody through this watch, they told me I was not clear or audible and couldn't understand what I was speaking. The company definitely needs to do something about that. And this is how you receive message notifications on the watch. The watch can show you messages from almost all social media apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and a lot more. But my only issue with it is you can't reply to that message on the watch. There's no option to text back or even send a voice message. You can only view the content of the message and clear it. I would definitely recommend Amazfit to add a reply option at least in the future updates because it's available on Android Wear watches and is a very useful feature on a smartwatch. So I told you the Verge has a built-in speaker, right? And not only that, it also comes with 4 GB of onboard storage. So you can save songs on it and listen to music on the go even without your phone. Out of the box, you get around 2.7 to 2.8 GB of usable space. So you can store a lot of songs on this watch. Let me just play some music and show you how the speaker on it sounds like. The audio quality is very nice. It's crisp and clear with low distortion, but the audio output was a bit less. Now let me share you my experience with the battery life. The Watch has a built-in 390 mAh battery, and on an average use, I was easily getting around 5 to 6 days of continuous battery life on my type of usage. Keep in mind that the battery life can vary based on a lot of factors, like if you turn on the always on display, make a lot of calls, and use GPS a lot for sport activities, then you'll get only around 1 to 2 days of battery life. But if you use it only for checking the time, read your notifications, and simple stuff like that, I'm sure you'll easily get 6 to 7 days of battery life. So that was my video on Amazfit Verge smartwatch. It's a really good smartwatch for the price. The AMOLED display on it is absolutely stunning, offers great features and fitness related apps, and the battery life was also amazing. If you're looking for a smartwatch with good display and great battery life, you can definitely go with this one. The only few things I didn't like were limited customizations, you can't add more watch faces, there was no app store, and no option to reply to your messages. I really hope the company could improve them with a future update. Well, that was it for today guys. This watch costs around 11,999. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. So thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more new awesome videos. And I'll see you in the next one.